Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 7 of Dire News. Today's episode, all about MineCon. That's right, MineCon is almost here, just a few days away, and I am really excited that I'm going this year. I am going to tell you guys where to find me, how to track me down, and what panels I'll be involved in just a few seconds here. So, without further ado, let's get started talking about MineCon 2013. Alright, so like I mentioned in a previous video, I am more than happy to have people come up and say hi to me while at MineCon. So if you see me walking down the hallway, I'm hoping a bunch of you guys will be attending MineCon. Feel free to walk up, say hi, shout out, hey Direwolf, and strike up a conversation. I'm more than willing to have anybody walk up and say hi, so don't be shy. I definitely would like to meet everybody who's a fan, and I really hope, like I said, a lot of you people will be available to go. So with that, you're probably wondering, how are you going to find me? Direwolf doesn't do Facecam. Well, most of you should know that there is a picture of me up on the Direwolf20 Facebook. So a picture was taken of me at PAX East. You can find out what I look like by going and looking at that if you're interested. But I'll also be wearing a Direwolf20 t-shirt while I'm there. So if you see a guy walking around with a Direwolf20 t-shirt, chances are it might be me. Granted, there's a possibility that there might be a couple other people there wearing Direwolf20 t-shirts, and that would be really cool. If you are wearing one, I'll be happy to sign it or anything like that you'd like me to do. But definitely look for a guy wearing a Direwolf20 t-shirt, and it'll, more than likely possibly be me. So just walk up and be like, hey, are you Direwolf? And I'll be happy to meet you. However, if you don't want to just let random chance be your guide, I will be attending a couple different events. First off, I will most definitely be updating all my information on Twitter, where I'm at, what I'm doing. So if you guys are at MineCon and you want to be able to figure out where I am, make sure you're following me on Twitter, because I will be constantly posting like, hey, I'm in this building, I'm going over to this panel, or I'm going to go grab lunch over here. And if you guys want to come by and say hi, that's probably the best way to find me at any point. However, if you want to, know exactly where I'm going to be, I can tell you the following two panels that I'm now allowed to announce I'm a part of. First off, there's the Developing Mods panel. It is at 12 noon on Saturday, November 2nd. The title is Developing Mods. Its location is W-311. I don't know what that means, but I'm guessing once we get to MineCon, we'll know what room that is. All right, so definitely look for the Developing Mods panel. I will be sitting on that with a bunch of other really cool mod developers. Check out the schedule to see what's all involved in that, but it's a 40-minute panel that'll probably run over a little bit. It's going to be open for Q&A. It's going to be more about developing mods, so I'm kind of just there as like a little bit of a guest, but a lot of the mod developers are sitting on the panel, such as Pahimar and Lex Manos and Dan200, and about 3 or 4 other guys that you'll all get to meet if you do come to the Developing Mods panel. Like I said, that was Saturday, November 2nd at noon. Now, the other panel I'm going to be attending is kind of the exact opposite. That's almost one of the very first panels of the weekend. One of the very last panels of the weekend is on Sunday, November 3rd at 3:40 p.m. It's the very last panel on the schedule, as far as I can tell. And the panel is named Bringing Modding to the Masses. It's in the same room, W-311, and again, it's at 3:40 p.m. on Sunday. And that's going to be a Mod Packs panel. So I'm going to be there with the FTB guys. I think Slowpoke and Pahimar and myself will be on that panel representing the FTB mod packs. So those are the two panels that I'll be sitting on. I'm really excited to be part of a panel, and I have no idea what it's going to be like, but I'm looking forward to it. And finally, a really good opportunity that we're trying to put together. We don't have an exact room for this yet, but we're looking to do a Meet the Modders. I will try and get more information out there. Again, Twitter, probably the best way to do it. But we're trying to get as many mod developers and as many members of the modding community, including Twitch streamers and YouTubers. So there might be a handful of other YouTubers and a bunch of Twitch streamers out there. We're going to try and get as many people that we know together in one room to allow people to come up and do like a little meet and greet. It's not official and it's not on the schedule, but we're trying to get a room for it. And that's going to be on Saturday, November 2nd at 5 p.m. So it's going to be after all the panels, so you won't have to worry about conflicting with a panel. And it's going to occur before the little Islands of Adventure theme park thing they have going on. So Saturday, November 2nd, 5 p.m. There'll be a Meet the Modders kind of unofficial gathering, right? It's going to be pretty neat. Hopefully in a room. And again, make sure you're following me on Twitter, and I'll be able to announce to you guys where that's going to be at. And, you'll be able to come up and say hi and meet a whole bunch of other really cool people in the community. So as for what I am planning to do, that's all I know at this point. I'm going to be on 2 panels, and we're going to try and get that meet and greet together. Otherwise, I have no idea what the weekend's going to hold. It's going to be a pretty wild time, so I'm really looking forward to it. So like I said, follow me on Twitter. You'll be able to find out where I'm going to be at. I'll be pretty constantly tweeting out. I really hope to meet a lot of you guys there. Minecon's going to be a lot of fun. And with that, guys, I hope you enjoyed episode 7 of Dire News. Definitely look forward to meeting a lot of you guys out there, and thank you for watching. And as always, take it easy.